best way to conquer your fears is to go, you know, to the fire with them, and that's how I feel right now. We are doing something very exciting today. We are heading from Anchorage to Hatcher Pass to do an ATV tour with Pass Castle ATV Tours. We are well into the fall season right now. The colors are changing, the mountains have snow. We stopped this morning and grabbed some coffee from a local coffee hut.
So we haven't gone what they call side-by-siding up here yet. Very, very big in Alaska.
We are on the Willow side of Hatcher Pass, so like kind of the other side, not the Palmer side. After the tour, we are gonna go over Hatcher Pass down to Palmer.
We are here. It is muddy and we're prepared to get muddy. So let's do it.
We have our helmets and I just knocked this lamp. Christian's signing us in. Our tour guide seems like he's very fun. Excited for this experience. We have our own ATV and then we have a guide that we're following. So pretty exciting.
Ready to rock?
Already getting comfortable with that camera. Here we go. Roll into the road. All right.
Let's go.
We are off.
Woo! I'll follow him. My feet are wet. Oh yeah, we're getting some rocks here.
Oh my god! This is our first time really off-roading, so I don't know how rough this is, but it's like we're going through deep water around rocky beds, and we're just going. Look how deep this water is. We're just like going through this really deep water.
Woohoo! I want one.
That was what he called our tester lab.
Yep.
So I am excited and nervous to see what our non-tester lab is. Beautiful out here today. And we're going. We are heading up the mountain. We're gonna go onto a more smooth trail to climb up some of Hatcher Pass, which is very exciting. This is just something we really haven't done before, and it is so fun, especially with this scenery. Like, you just can't beat doing this in the middle of Alaska. They do these tours in the winter, which we might have to come back and do that. But that mountain right now, look at that. It's like red, orange, oh, beautiful. How's your window open?
I gotta get the full experience.
Some mud on that one. Got some mud. We are currently up in one of the valleys of Hatcher Pass. These things handle the bumps so well. Like, we'll see a bump that we're like, oh, that's gonna hurt, and then it just kind of floats over it. So it's just, these are really cool little machines. Oh my gosh. Down this road. I say flying, we're going like 15 miles an hour, but it just feels like we're flying because we're just coasting over all these like rocks and everything.
is an artesian spring that comes right out of the mountain, and you can drink from that. We call that the Fountain of Youth. The ridge over here is going underneath us and up like this, and you see how they're sideways, and the peaks are kind of facing sideways like a wave coming out at us. So this is losing elevation and this is gaining elevation. Wow. The gold is being forced underneath and pushed up and then pressurized down in all these quartz veins.
We're currently foraging for blueberries. It's my haul.
That's
There's
a
ton
pretty
of them.
good one.
And I didn't even, I went through like one
Look at all those antioxidants.
I know.
It's cold, but it's filled with goodness because
And it washed off my blueberry hands.
There you go.
We are back on the road. We've hiked this area and we've driven around, but coming back here on like an off-roading vehicle is so cool because these are places like we'd probably never get to otherwise. And our guide is amazing. Sorry for the bumpy footage. Take your Dramamine before watching the rest of this video. I was like jostling back and forth. I hope that my consistent yelling has been adding to the experience.
Trying to torture her at this point.
I know, I feel like we're definitely
I
purposely.
see a bump on her side, I'm like, ah!
Are you ready for this?
I'm ready for
You
it.
think that was exciting? I gotta make sure. Smiley face for dust, but we're gonna splash and dash and make it even more. All right, ready? High gear.
Ready for it.
Oh God.
Whee!
Ready, go.
All right, ready? Ah! My window was open. My window was open. Oh God. Okay, good. We're not going to the left one. Oh no, just kidding. It's the same thing. He said, let's find what Ashley has irrational fears of and just go full force on it, which it's big heights in a vehicle and deep water. Oh my God. Oh, and honestly, that was really fun, actually. The best way to conquer your fears is to go, you know, to the fire with them, and that's how I feel right now.
I'll do it. This is a lot of fun. Exhilarating.
You know, like sometimes during like really high intensity activities and stuff, you're just like giggling. This is how I feel about this. Like I'm just giggling.
We have arrived. That's all we get. And it was great.
I can't believe we're already back. Like that went by so fast. It's been 2.5 hours. That was so fun.
We'll definitely do this again.
How'd I do?
Suicide doors.
10 out of, well, 12 out of 10.
12 out of 10.
12 out of 10. I didn't know I could get that high.
All right, I gotta be careful driving this thing now because I'm still like, whoa. Pass Castle ATV Tours. Gotta check them out. wonderful people. If you guys want to have some fun, head out here.
We don't do like partnered sponsored videos just because we, usually find things last minute on our own or whatever. Like we don't really do a lot of partnerships. When they reached out to us, we were like, absolutely, we will do this. I just want to be very transparent with the fact that like we wouldn't promote something if we didn't fully
enjoy it.
We have a discount code. I'll put it right here. And it'll be down in the description as well as a link to their website so you can book it.
So tell them Ashley and Christian sent you, which is,
And ask for Randy as your tour guide.
Yes.
He was way too much fun.
He was
way too much fun. We actually came up here in our little vehicle we were in. And when we drove by, we're like, oh, we definitely need to stop at this spot on the way back because it is just so beautiful right now with the fall colors. It just kind of looks unreal, like all of the different colors with the snow-capped mountains and everything. Have made it to the summit, which is only 3,900 feet up. A lot of Alaska's at sea level, and then it kind of goes up from there. Kind of see, it's mid-September, and we have a lot of snow on the peaks around here. It's chilly out right now. You can see my eyes watering. Last stop on Hatcher Pass today, and we were up at Independence Mine, which was a fully functioning gold mine from like 1936 to 1943, I believe. This is very well preserved. A lot of the houses you can still go into and view, as well as just walk around the mine area, so that's what we're gonna do. So this behind us is the big house, which was where the general manager lived. They have some artifacts and like information about the time, which is really cool. This is just a fun spot to stop and walk around. It's completely free besides parking, which is $5.
$1 an hour. Imagine living up here in a coal mine, working for gold, getting paid $1 an hour. Cost of living was very cheap. I think they said it cost around $400 a year to go to Harvard at the time.
They've done a really good job at preserving stuff here, I feel like, but they also kind of let nature take its course on some of the houses, which is also interesting to see. Like this one is literally going to like probably fall apart in the next couple of years. Then a lot of these buildings are very well preserved, so it's kind of cool.
If you just happen to be in Hatcher Pass, you can't miss it. It is a delight, and a lot of great history, a lot of background on Alaska's pastime, which was gold mining.
Hatcher Pass as a whole is actually pretty accessible if you're heading north from Anchorage. So basically you can just kind of divert off the road to the right a little bit and cross over it and come down, and it'll spit you right back out on that highway. We'd recommend it. Hatcher Pass, I mean, this is one of the coolest places.
Planes.
You're so close to the camera.